105 North Avenue, 52.
Prepare to be fucked by the long dick of the law.
This isn't happening. Everyone look away, please. Nothing to see here.
You can't break those cuffs.
Make him away, Toy.
Welcome to Thought Cops, the only podcast where every week we talk about what's outraging the internet, and then we let you be the judge, we let you be the jury, we let you be the executioner too, in the court of public opinion. Coming to you live from precinct number 1337 H4XOR in Neo-Chicago. I am Officer Kevin, and...
With me is Officer Grant. I didn't mean to read that, but I read it anyways.
What the hell does that say? You want to translate that for me?
It says Leet Hexor.
So what's
it's
it? Some kind of computer coding?
Back in the early 2000s, we used to use this other language, this constructed language called Leet Speak.
Oh, I remember that. It's like ASCII porn. Just porn made of text.
ASCII porn, my favorite type of porn.
ASCII.
Send us your favorite ASCII porns at thoughtcopspodcast@gmail.com.
Yep, and this time we are not going to get a virus like the last time.
I still don't have virus software.
Hey, let's give a quick thank you to our guest from last week.
Look at Mr. Pat on the back. Good. Thank you for doing the show last week, Kevin. Yeah. Good job. Thank you for doing our show. Nice of you to call in.
I am back from Japan, everybody, and I hope you got a little culture from the last episode. You get to experience another part of the world if you listen to the last episode of Thought Cops, which is more or less a normal episode, except I'm walking around Tokyo, Japan. So check it out if you missed it, and learn up on the world.
Konnichiwa.
Arigato.
Dankeschön.
Close enough.
This week's guest
is Bontrager.
Yellow.
So, Bontrager is a Chicago comedian. And I don't know what else.
I'm here to promote the idea that I need a painting of my last D&D character as king.
Okay.
How else do you win D&D? You become king.
We do have.
I have no idea. I've never played D&D.
We do get fan art once in a while, so you want to do that. Draw it up. Bontrager is the king. Maybe we'll see it happen. I don't know.
He's a fire genasi. He invented the 3-piece suits. Has a league of orphans called the Little Zarquans.
Okay.
Teaches them rogue arts and magic, and basically he's just the king of this entire, it's like the New York City of whatever world we were in.
Do you have any other vivid words you could say about this character?
Any other adjectives?
Let's see. The skin is smoldering like lava. Just ever it comes out of the ooze hole.
Yeah.
He's got he's
top 5 holes.
Son of an effreet version of Abraham Lincoln.
Wow.
Who got really pissed and came to Mars and started a society of people who were murdered after Abraham Lincoln was murdered.
Is this part of the campaign? This
is all exposition for my character being born.
Okay.
So he looks like Abraham Lincoln and Sharon Tate's son, but as a fire genasi.
And so you explain this every time, just like, okay, guys, let me get the exposition.
Lava
listen up,
Lincoln.
everybody.
7 years of exposition. Yeah.
So all our fan art people out there, just draw a picture of that character, and then me and Grant cowering before him.
Oh man!
So you've been doing some stand up in the city.
So complicated. Yeah.
As yourself, are you role playing?
Usually
then?
as myself.
Okay. You don't bust that out during open mics?
It's been Alex Jones impressions lately, and
okay.
but sometimes I go, I'm Lucian Goldstar. I'm a I'm a conjuration teenage gnome. This is my mentor, science, the divination dog wizard. You know, I'm Illusion Gold Star Hillary.
That just kind of sounds like Alex Jones still.
It's is that Alex? Is that Alex Jones? You know what Alex Jones is?
Same context, different voice.
Listen, I'm Illusion Gold Star, and I wanna convince you to buy some bone broth.
Bone broth, yeah, baby.
He's always selling the bone broth.
Bone broth. That's what I try and sell the ladies on. Some nice, delicious bone broth.
Now we're talking.
I don't
Is he selling bone broth now? Is that a thing that he's?
I think yeah, he likes the weird stuff. Like I guess bone broth.
Because I know like boner pills. So boner pills, bone broth.
He's very on message.
Alpha brain.
Is he still alpha? Is he allowed
we gotta
Alpha
get
brain?
our own powder and sell it.
Yeah. I got some powder to sell.
I mean, I hear kratom's a good thing. I don't know.
People
keep pushing kratom on me.
Hey, Patreon
Probably, yeah.
people, for just $5 a month, you can get an envelope with the mysterious powder if you just give us your address. And guess what?
That's a callback.
Speaking of
2000 whatever.
Speaking of
2001, or it was like right after the World Trades.
Yeah,
it was right after 9/11.
Yeah.
It was sometime around then that all that what they were selling asbestos in the mail.
Something they just
selling.
Your stepdad just punches the drywall and you just collect it in an envelope and ship it to the president.
Yeah.
And speaking of
I was 11. I don't know.
addresses. If you live near Chicago, or if you don't, get the hell out here, because we got a live show coming up in August with the one and only Asterios Kokonos and the one and only Mumkey Jones. They're on tour for a Boomer versus Zoomer farewell zip around the country.
Boomer versus Zoomer farewell tumor.
If you want to see that tumor live, pulsing and throbbing, you can get tickets. We'll link to it in the description. Get them now because it will sell out.
And
or else
we got the bonus episode coming up. We'll probably try and record it. I think this upcoming weekend, like Thursday or Friday, and then.
And I apologize for the delay.
Yeah,
I was out of the freaking country.
Go ahead and apologize for trying to improve your quality of life by going on a vacation, and
And I still did the damn show, you selfish people. Not you, Grant, but the listeners. You selfish
listener.
You selfish. If you're just donating $2 a month, why don't you just up it to $5 and redeem yourself?
Yeah, so we can keep going on vacations.
Don't you dare shame him for broadening his mind and experience and deepening connection with people from other cultures and
that's right. Yeah, that's right. I was living in a Japanese manga, you could say.
Huh.
I don't know. But anyway, speaking of the show we do, let's get right on to 2 minutes of hate. Let's do the show. I got a good one here.
Yeah.
Honk, honk. Maybe you've heard it at the circus, or maybe you've seen it in the comments of a YouTube video, or the replies of a Twitter post. That's right. People who say the words clown world all the time. When, hey, I know the news is crazy, but it's not a circus. It's not a Ringling Brothers event. You want to sit back with your clown wigs and say honk honk all the time. Why don't you do something about it? Why don't you get a job? There's your punishment. Get a job.
Why don't you start a podcast?
Yeah.
That's just fucking sound effects.
Oh, yeah.
Classic.
Thought I was at the damn circus. Oh no, I'm just reading the freaking news.
Oh, this clown that's in the White House. Am I right?
Oh yeah. See, that's the thing. You got a clown. Hey, I thought the guy in charge of the circus was supposed to be the ringmaster.
Vote for the NRA today. Get your license to be a man, hold a gun. There's a clown in the White House. You need a gun.
That's right, folks. There's a clown in the White House. And like I said, your punishment is get a job. And that job, of course, is to do a shitty podcast. So worse than this one. Worse than this one.
You tell him, Peter Griffin. My favorite thing about that is...
I'm starting a podcast with Quagmire.
Oh, Jesus. It's going to be next episode.
The first guest is the guy from American Dad.
My favorite thing about the whole honk honk phenomenon is You already, I talk about this a lot, but in the early 2000s, you had like forums and like discussion forums and stuff like that.
Like
you had to
elite Hacksaw.
Yeah, you had to actually speak to people, and when someone would make a good point, you like, if you copped out with just one, like a one-word phrase, everyone would be like, "You're an idiot."
You get flamed.
You'd get flamed. You'd have to contribute to the discussion. You'd have to support your arguments. You know, it's turned from that into Twitter responses where people just like just post a meme to just 2 words that are the same word: honk, honk. That's what. Yeah. That's the slow degradation of discourse in the country. It's just going to be a bunch of people holding a horn back and forth, just using that to communicate.
Language is dying. 1
honk for yes, 2 honks for no.
Hi, are we recording this?
I sure hope so.
I just had this like dooming feeling that we didn't. Okay, we're good.
There's a lot of good content in this episode.
Yeah, I was like,
so far.
I was like, shit, man, we're actually doing a good show for once. Why don't we make sure we hit the big red button?
Wait a second. Am I wearing underwear?
Oh,
I hope so.
Bontrager.
Can we call you Bon?
Yeah, that's why I said there's an option.
I know.
Or is it Bontrager? Bon Iver.
I guess.
Bontrager.
Gun. Like, yeah. Bontrager.
Because I'm always the idiot that goes, oh yeah, that one guy, Bon Iver, and people are like, no.
And you're just trying to trigger people, aren't you?
No, I'm trying to explain to people who's at Lollapalooza. Oh, Bon Iver.
Good grief.
Oh no, it's Bon Iver. I'm not pronouncing it. I don't care.
You should start a band called Bon Iver and then just settle the whole thing.
Grant, is this your 2 minutes of hate?
No, okay. I don't. This is Bon's.
This is Bon's time.
Bontrager.
I know.
Oh,
I don't want to force you into anything, but you told me something funny the other day about.
Yeah. I was in the end game, and
the end game.
I was
the little flash game where you're a little ninja guy and you run across the screen.
Just me. I can never end a chess game. I just
checkmate. Checkmate.
But yeah, in the fancy new Avengers movie, I was in the fancy one with no people.
Real quick, Lakember in the chat says he thought that Bon Iver was pronounced like MacGyver.
Yeah.
Bon MacGyver.
Turns out Grant's just a real big 80s TV buff.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's
all that was on Me TV growing up.
Anyway, Bon, back to you.
Anyway, it's just like this couple comes in sitting right in the front row in front of me, and just the movie starts, and he's already like Instagramming the credits.
That's brutal, man. A movie theater is sacred.
They're just like he has a comment for everything throughout the whole movie. So I'm just trying to think of ways to just like murder them on the spot, but be quick about it. So then I'm like, you have to move the body, and I need a clone of myself.
And you don't want to look away from the screen.
Exactly. I don't want to waste time.
Yeah, I heard
not looking at the movie.
The Russo brothers said there's no good time to murder somebody during the movie. So make sure you go pee first and kill somebody before the movie.
It's really not. It's an emotional ride. You don't want to like look away.
I want to get a big peek at that purple ass. You know?
Was that a real thing? Did that happen?
I don't. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah, I didn't. I said no. There's been no spoilers here. Yeah. I still spoiler free. I don't. No one said he has an ass.
That's true.
Or a butt or a hole. You know, he could just have a backside.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him pants down.
Like Kim Jong-un.
Oh yeah, he doesn't poop. He asexually eats his own poop inside.
Asexually eats it. What you're trying to say is he's not a scat fetish. Fair enough. Well, I'm glad that we got from Marvel to North Korean poop fetishes.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta go.
That's insane, man. Like, I know I'm guilty of Instagram. Like, when I was on my trip in Japan, I was there by myself. I was posting a lot. All right.
Yeah. But it's a fresh experience. It's not like he's literally like spoiling parts of the movie for people who just happen to be looking on this douchebag's fucking Insta story thing.
And not to mention, a movie theater is like church.
It's church.
You don't take your phone out during the movie.
Yeah, you put your phone away, you shut the fuck up, and you love Jesus.
And
same thing goes for the movie theater.
There's the bear. He's like, pee. I'm pouring this water. You better pee.
Mm-hmm.
You know you feel it. And then, come on.
Make sure you don't get 2 jugs. You got the Gatorade and you got the piss. Don't friggin' screw them up.
Did you just scream at the guy? Because I feel like I would have just screamed at him.
But then it's still like a whole thing. Like, moo, what? I'm just enjoying the movie the way I didn't know I was saying loud things. Oh, well, geez, I thought it was in my living rooms.
Yeah, wait for it to come out on Disney Plus before you Instagram it, motherfucker.
A lot of these people,
the last 30 minutes of the movie, he's just like,
a lot of these people that are in this movie theater are 80-year-old Jewish women, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh my God, look at him! Oh, with his Captain Americas and the things.
I feel like you scream at somebody though, you get the audience on your side.
No, because they're all like, I want to watch the movie.
But they keep seeing this asshole's fucking phone light up.
I guess they do.
Right in his fucking face, and you have to see his face.
Ooh! I got some other fresh hate. I think everyone's burning their eyeballs out. I want to be a grandma. I think everyone burning their eyeballs out, having their cell phone screens too bright.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think that's why people couldn't see the new Game of Thrones episode, because their eyeballs are melted. They have all their lights on, and their cell phones are flashlights. They're just you're just staring at the sun all day.
They went to the morning show of Avengers, got the whole thing on IG, then got home and watched Game of Thrones, and they're like, I can't see it. Well, I know you didn't get to. Is that your punishment? I know you didn't get a chance to hurt these people.
I get to hurt them.
This is your chance, man. Just no mercy.
Well, I obviously get like everyone in the theater to just eat them alive, like the Perfume movie. We just devour them instantly. I'm just like, projector guy, please. Could you pause the movie, please? I know it might ruin the projector if you stop it right here, but I
give everyone a bathroom break too.
Oh, it's digital. They can just press pause. It's digital now.
Take a piss, you kill somebody.
Yeah. Guys, take a piss. Half of you come over here. We're gonna eat them alive. And then, that's his Instagram friends are going to see the thing they've wanted to see their entire lives.
That's right.
His demise. I thought for the longest time it was like the one girl's father, but I think they're dating. I don't know. He's just weird.
There's the real mystery.
Like, what is this relationship that she allowed this? But for like the last hour of the movie, she like came back from the bathroom and like didn't sit next to him. So like, I think she was like, ugh.
You should have, instead of yelled at the guy, just asked him if they were dating.
Hey, you guys dating? I wish, like, where do they sell this Dexter drug? He was stealing it from work, right? So you can't really get that stuff.
Dexter?
Yeah, the show Dexter. He did the little
watched it.
Knockout. Like, very convenient. I got this knockout juice because I work in a place with medical stuff.
Right, they're more of a.
He worked for Bill Cosby on the Cosby Show in the 80s.
Yeah, or no, his kids say the darndest things. Well, he injects him with laughing gas, and they just start saying loopy stuff, and he's like, "These darn kids!" And that was the worst Bill Cosby impression in the world, folks. Thank you, Grant. What's your 2 minutes opinion?
Yeah. I got 5 words for you.
Oh my gosh.
Am I the only one who doesn't watch Game of Thrones?
4, 5. No. Yeah, 5 words.
Am I the only one?
Oh, no.
There's 7 billion people on the planet. Am I the only one who doesn't watch Game of Thrones? Look at me. I don't like things that are popular. I make my entire existence and my personality based on things that I don't like. Aren't I an interesting person? Don't you want to be friends with me? I don't watch Game of Thrones. I'm above it. I'm better than everybody else. All of you plebeians, I don't know how to say the word. I read it. I don't talk to people in real life. I read books and then I do this show. And all of you fucking people you're just low class fucking people, and you watch dumb media of dragons and boobies while I'm over here watching Dexter. Look at
a gentleman's series.
A gentleman's show.
Are you my mom?
Oh fuck.
I sit here and I watch Downton Abbey because I'm enthralled by people sitting in a room doing nothing.
My mom loves the murder shows.
Yeah.
Murder anybody in a show.
Diagnosis murder.
Fiction or nonfiction. Just murder everywhere.
Like, I watch Game of Thrones. They kill people in there. I'm not going to watch that.
No, it's too dark. It's too fuzzy. Are they furries? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's a whole world. Do I have to read the books?
I hate to read.
No, you don't got to read.
Yeah, I feel bad for these people that don't watch Game of Thrones. They're truly the most persecuted class of people, right behind the gamers.
It's not a competition, but
and the Jews and the Christians in that order.
Oh man.
I guess my punishment is are you guys familiar with the Bible? You guys big Bible heads?
I just said I don't read, so
is that a book?
Yeah, it's a book, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
It's there's this one chapter in the book where a guy kills his brother, and then God's like, "You got to get out of here. You got to go. You're cast out of the world, and you're just supposed to walk. You just walk for forever. You just walk and you die when you're 900 years old, and nobody likes you and nobody talks to you. So that's what happens to these people if you don't watch Game of Thrones."
Oh, I thought you were gonna do the thing where like if they want to watch it and they see a single frame of Game of Thrones, they turn to salt. I thought you were doing that one.
Yeah, or their face melts off.
Ooh, I do like a good face melt.
Yeah,
I just looked up to see if there's a manga version of the Bible.
Yeah, of course.
And manga Jesus kind of looks like me.
This bird's crazy.
That is so badass. I'm gonna use that for a pickup line.
That's your new Facebook profile picture, obviously.
It might be. We'll see. Anyway.
Hey guys, I'm Jesus.
Lakember in the chat says the Bible TV show is better.
Hey, I'm Jesus here. Oh,
I know people always say that there's this debate between the TV show and the book, and I know the Bible.
Bible purists out there,
because the Bible goes past the source material, or the TV show goes past the source material, and they kind of go off and do their own thing. And
are you talking about Game of Thrones or the Bible?
The Bible.
Okay.
There's like a whole, story arc. Some characters are missing from like the books, but I mean, I don't have the time to read the Bible.
I'm partial to Puppet Jesus, the TV show.
See, there's all sorts of ways.
I forget what it's called, but Puppet Jesus would pop in and be like, "Listen, kids, you're not Puppet Jesus in it right." I just walk out.
I started trying to read the Bible back in 2009. I'm not even halfway through.
Jeez.
Like for fun. Like, I'm just gonna read this whole thing one day.
You having a laugh, mate?
I'm not.
You having a laugh reading the Bible?
No, just read Genesis.
Australian raise your face. Hey, mate.
Hey, mate, you offended.
You're reading the Bible there, mate. You know that that God doesn't exist.
Jesus dies at the end.
Oh, spoilers.
I think, doesn't the Bible, doesn't Jesus die and then there's just like a bunch of sad poems? Isn't that how the Bible ends? Like, it's just like 50 pages of sad poems.
The Bible
do we have a Bible in here?
The Bible is. I got a couple. Yeah, the Bible is full of entire books that are just sad poems.
Yeah,
so much of it's
I got enough sadness in my life. I don't need to read the Bible.
It'll make you sadder because you won't even understand it.
These credits are so long.
A goat herder died. His children will not inherit his land.
Oh.
His brother needs to impregnate his sister, but he pulls out too early and God lights him on fire. That's real.
Nico in the chat says the New Testament is basically end of Evangelion.
I think we nailed the biggest problem with the Bible. The ending.
Yes.
It's not like the last word of the Bible's not cool. It's not like profound. No one's like, dude, you can't. Oh,
wait until the end.
Believe they got their mind blown before Jesus died, and then there's still a fourth of the Bible left.
Yeah, but the end is Revelation. That's when that's the only thing that's probably worth reading is and then the world gets lit on fire, and then Jesus comes back and he kills everybody.
No, but even after the world gets lit, there's still poems after, isn't it?
No, it's
the horsemen come and then they're just poems Dear Percy, thank you for sending me bananas. I love thee. Isn't that how it ends?
Is that right, Grant? I mean, you haven't got it.
Your beard's the biggest.
That is true.
I know. Like I said, I'm watching the TV show. They're on the last season, so we'll see if they adapt that or not. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's Revelation 13:16.
I swear to God.
Is dear people, thank you for reading the Bible, written by me, God. Speaking of God, if you haven't listened to Thought Cops before, every week we investigate the internet's outrage-inducing news stories, and then we sentence each perpetrator to a cruel and unusual punishment. We're talking about the Revengers a lot. Why don't we talk about that? You guys see the Revengers movie?
I did.
What'd you think?
I've seen it now twice, regular and cam.
Nice.
Was the one you saw in Chinese?
Yeah. It's I always give credit to it's Chinese first or Korea. They're always like fighting each other.
Was it a
Korea's
Chinese
more
dub?
boxy. Oh, that would be fucked. It'd be so, I'd murder myself.
Right.
No, I guess they just like read it. We're not gonna dub this.
That's fair. Chinese Captain America would be pretty cool, but
Oh man, it's pretty good.
so yeah, what's going on, man?
A lot of people crying.
So a lot of people, I didn't see this movie, and I'm not going to base my entire personality around the fact that I didn't see it.
go off.
But many fans aren't happy with Avengers Endgame's LGBTQ representation. I guess one of the characters ended up being gay at the end.
They did?
Ended up?
I guess. I
How do you
don't
end
know.
up being gay?
Like, you're like, oh, I guess I'm gay now.
No, I
The
mean,
plot twist is they were gay the whole time. I don't know. What character is this?
I don't know.
are we going spoily? Should we go? Should we go bloop bloop bloop? Because
Pepper says, isn't Thanos gay? I don't know. I mean, he shoved Ant-Man up his butt. But,
Again,
oh shit! No
we don't know if
spoilers.
he has genitals
Yeah.
or a poopy butthole. You know, we don't know. We don't know if he's a cat dog pooper because like that was weird.
It's a hairball instead.
Out one hole in the other.
No, they were gay.
Is that how
Whoever it was, they were gay the whole time, and they just kind of like
I don't know who
fist bumped it.
I don't know who it was, but some people are like, oh well, they didn't do enough, and then also it was sort of.
They're gonna go full. Oh, it's gonna be so gay. The next phase is gonna be the gayest. They're just still gonna be making out left and right. There's gonna be like the Kamala person. Is it Kamala Harris who's Miss Marvel?
The new villain of Captain America or Captain Marvel 2.
It's a.
Oh my god! And aren't half of them pansexual? Like Gamora's
Yeah, they
pansexual.
are. All from
same with
different planets and
the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, they're all like pansexual. They're all into it. Drax is into it.
Sticks his dick in a raccoon.
Yeah, come on.
Well, it's
time.
it's LGBT. There's no P. So
I'm reading comic.
I thought it was like LGBTQ.
P stands for president.
Q.
RS.
There's like a plus.
Sorry, that's so hacky.
But they literally stopped it. I think they literally stopped at plus because they're like, nah, you get
Yeah, it's not like the letter P. It's like a plus sign.
Yeah, exactly.
It's new. It's like New Game Plus. You get to keep your armor.
Yeah. You're like, I played the first time around. I tried them all. Now I want to get.
It is hacky, but I still find a little bit of joy in saying like G stands for gamer, P stands for president. Like these are protected classes of people.
Well, it's like it's so long because like there's so many shades. It's almost like you need a new word for just like we're all sexing.
It's like it's 50 Shades of Gay out here. Am I right, people?
I do see a clip in the article here where they're saying that maybe Captain Marvel's new haircut might mean she's gay.
Oh, no, she's just been gay. She was gay in the movie. This isn't a spoiler for Endgame. She was gay in her own movie.
Was she?
It was very strongly alluded to.
What, her friend?
Yeah. And some other stuff.
How come if Brie Larson's trying to be so woke, she wasn't just like, yeah, no, that's not her friend, that's her girlfriend. We don't need to strongly allude to it's 2019. Let's just
there's a lot of stuff cut out. I don't know.
Yeah.
calls
stuff out of a movie.
Calls it just likes it is.
There's the Captain Marvel. If we want to get on hate, the Captain Marvel people dropped the ball. They we didn't need another origin.
It was kind of mediocre.
It was just like, okay, if you're gonna do space stuff, go all out space. Let's go let's jump past her realizing her brain's messed up and do that later.
Yeah.
And just do some space punch in.
Well, it's like I get it because like for Batman, I would understand we've already seen the origin story a million times. But Captain Marvel, I get, but they could have condensed it.
I want to see her parents die.
Superheroes' origin story is the same. Someone dies, you get powers, you have shame about it.
I mean, we don't really know much about this character, Captain Marvel, or the other ones,
And we don't know which character is gay apparently either. But I'm reading this article from comicbook.com, the quintessential site for comic books.
Good URL to have for writing about comic books.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I have a big old pun. I hate for those guys.
People point out the fact, though, that Avengers Endgame was not the first Marvel movie to feature an openly gay character. People say there's multiple queer characters in Jessica Jones, Runaways, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Now, those are TV shows, not movies.
Yeah, but, Joe Russo.
There was that in the support.
That was very gay.
Yeah, well, the support group, you mentioned, like, going on a date with the guy, which is like, so that character had no name, though.
Well, it's not like passing the gay Bechdel test, but, like, I feel like that was like we need to have some other, like, not, what are they? I don't know. It feels like a pickup shot to me, that whole scene.
Yeah, I think that's what people are complaining about. They're like, oh, so you just take an extra and you just toss him in the movie and he's like, hey, I'm gay here. Oh, hey.
I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm trying to suck dick here. Come on.
Oh,
out of the way.
New York, baby.
It does, if shoehorning it does make it worse, but, like, at least they're fucking trying.
Yeah.
At least they're fucking trying, guys. Come on. I made myself gay in my own movie. Come on. I'm stretching here.
Yeah, I heard that after the movie that was like Joe Russo, and I'm like, damn, brave. He's like, after the credits, he's like, the post-credits scene should have been just him going like, I have a wife and kids, okay? I'm not gay in real
Dave
life.
Foley's been doing that for the past how many years? 25 years.
If they were really committed to diversity, I feel like the post-credits scene should have been a hardcore bareback gay porn. Just slamming it in there.
This isn't a spoiler, but there's no post-credit scene in the movie. This is like the only
That's
one.
more like a tip. It's more like
this is a tip for all. Hey, if you're listening to the show, we know we care about your well-being. You've been sitting for 3 hours. You got to piss. You got to kill somebody.
Yeah.
The credits roll. You can walk out of there.
And this isn't a spoiler because they recycled the sound. It's just the ting of Iron Man tinging on his armor. So, like, there's your after the credits.
And Lakember in the chat said the T in LGBT is for thought cops.
A protected class indeed.
Yeah.
So what do we... I mean, I think that's a pretty just punishment. Just slam some hardcore gay porn in there, right at the end.
That's what I'm saying. Who you putting in there? Are you having like a bi-curious Hulk? Like, what are you doing? Like, who's slamming it? Marvel right there.
Just all of them. So you remember at the end of Spider-Verse, there was all the Spider-Men, just like all of them, but they're all naked.
They basically were doing training a lot of that scenes.
They were, yeah. Nico in the chat says, "Can you talk about Game of Thrones instead?" What do you want? Yeah, what do you want us to talk about?
Well, we want to get all spoilies and like darkness. We mentioned the darkness people were crying about.
Yeah.
What's there to say about the throne?
Oh, she wants to hear it because she wasn't here.
hit the rewind button.
Yeah, I mean, right.
Listen to the episode when it comes out. We need more downloads.
Subscribe to Patreon, I guess. I think that's another...
Yes. Thank you, Bond. Patreon.com/thoughtcops. Check it out. I got a scoop for you, boys.
Scoop it on me.
So, for a long time, there's been a debate about what Mario says.
This is just as important as LGBT representation in media.
This is actually the opposite.
Oh, shit, you're right, yeah.
Because, did you play Mario 64?
Yeah.
He picks up Bowser by the tail and he tries to throw him into a big spiky bomb.
Yeah.
And then he says what a lot of people thought for years was...
So long, gay Bowser!
Turns out... So somebody on Twitter randomly tweeted at Charles Martinet, the voice actor for Mario, and they said, does Mario say so long King Bowser in Super Mario 64? And
does he say so long gay Bowser?
So Charles Martinet replied, looks like this tweet came from Paradise, Nevada.
Important to know.
Somebody needs to turn off their echolocation.
So let's go find him and ask him.
At Walmart.
So he says it's so long, Kinga Bowser.
Oh.
So he says king with like an Italian accent.
Kinga?
And I guess that sounds like the word gay.
Here's some hate. Them riding that line so thinly of it being just
right.
Should I be offended? Can I be offended? What do you can you just speak straight and just have the mustache?
Hi, it's me, Mario.
I'm here to kill you, King Bowser.
Yeah.
Kinga.
So long, King Bowser. Enjoy your trip. See you next fall.
See you in hell. So the only explanation I could think of is it's a Japanese game. They had an American guy do the voice. They just didn't really care.
Wait, so Mario's American in the Japanese version?
Yes.
Whoa.
Wait, Lakemba wants me to do that with the Mario accent. What am I doing?
It's me. What's happening? You want to have a gay sex?
So no, it is true because I went to a Super Mario themed bar in Tokyo and they were playing a Japanese copy of Mario Kart. Toad had a different voice in Japanese, but Mario and Luigi sounded the same.
Was it deeper or higher for Toad?
It was just like
there's sort of a universality in Mario's voice.
Right.
Like it's not the fact that he's speaking English. It's just this. It's just that bounciness.
Because every culture can make fun of the Italians.
Yeah, they're the only letter. I is the only letter that's not in LGBT.
Yeah, and it never will be.
There's no I because everyone can make fun of Italians. Lakemba says the moment is gone. Which moment? I don't know.
We're supposed to kiss?
It's gone. Yeah.
So I know, Grant, you're kind of upset about this.
I'm very upset. This is he appreciates me stopping the show entirely. Anytime. Anytime I can
message was from a good 30 minutes ago.
Anytime I can jam a wrench into the fucking system. Yeah, he's sort of removing LGBT representation. It used to be so long gay Bowser.
I know Nico in the chat said in every Mario Bros porn, Bowser is always a leather daddy.
It makes sense. I mean, look, he's got those bands with the spikes on.
Is the leather daddy the one who zips his mouth shut?
That's a gimp. Leather daddy is he's got the leather hat. He's got the Koopa shell,
like Mr. Slave in South Park.
Yeah.
Okay. So Mr. Slave would whip Garrison Keeler.
Luigi.
Yeah,
so I don't know. So, you want to? I mean, I'll let you punish him since this has deeply affected you.
Yeah. Charles Martinet has to become gay.
Okay.
Unless he is already.
I don't know, man. Maybe
I have no idea.
Yeah.
If he was gay, I think he would have leaned into it and be like to hell with the facts.
Right.
Come on.
He's like, I'm rewriting history, and then Japan just is like, find him and kill him.
Who would have thought that the opposite of Ben Shapiro is Charles Martinet, the voice actor for Mario?
Oh, do you think they'd fire him? Are there more Mario gigs? There's always more Mario gigs.
Oh, God, yeah. He just got in the Guinness Book of World Records for voicing Mario in 100 games with the newest release of Smash Bros. Ultimate. That was his 100th credit as Mario.
Right.
I think among everyone else we'll get to eventually, he deserves a key to the city just for that. We've probably already given him one.
Probably given it to him 5 times and just forgot.
What do I do with all these keys?
Just out of other people to talk about because nothing's interesting.
Speaking of interesting, how about another story on the list? I got one.
Oh man, we got to get to this top one, but
that's fine. Let's go to that one.
No, you can do the one that you wanted to do, but I got to do this one before we're done.
Well, we're so polite here on the show.
No,
it's like two cars at the intersection.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, this guy, Etika, he is a streamer. You can pull him up. He's worth looking. He's got a unique look. So much so that somebody made a level out of him on Smash Brothers.
This is breaking news. Nico in the chat says, speaking of which, Ben Shapiro's big-tittied sister got her nudes leaked, allegedly.
Whoa! Google that.
We need titties! What is the internet built for?
I know we're going in hard, boys. We got no virus protection, but...
Wait, is Safe Search off?
These are all from January 15th. I feel like if this was real, maybe it is.
Go to the news tab, buddy.
This is from r/Cumtown, so you know it's a reliable source.
All right.
And someone's calling it fake, so I don't know.
Yeah,
what are we talking about? What's this show about?
Etika, whatever the hell.
Etika.
Who's
yes.
Etika?
Take a look.
Atticus, he's Scout's father in To Kill a Mockingbird. Oh, this guy.
He reacts to all the Smash Brothers stuff. Remember?
Yeah.
He, like, every time there's a new character released or announced for Smash Brothers, he just starts destroying his apartment and screaming.
Oh, he's the freak out guy?
He's like, oh my god, it's Ridley! It's Ridley! They got him! And, you gonna freak out?
It's a good dance.
If only the listeners could see this.
They could only hear what you're doing.
So, Etika...
I had to do a shakeout.
He's a pretty interesting guy. If you follow him on Twitter, he starts to every once in a while he seems to have these manic episodes where he just posts a bunch of weird, almost like Kanye West level strange tweets.
Wasn't there a controversy a while ago where he's like deleted a bunch of stuff and he changed his like profile picture to just black and people were like, dude, are you okay?
He said it's time for my life to end now. Goodbye.
Oh, man.
And then this morning he said he bought a gun at a pawn shop and was going to kill himself on stream. Jesus. So then like somebody called the police and he like got pissed off that they were swatting him.
No, that's like
it's all on Instagram Live, and he just is like it's just weird to see. Like the last time I watched this video, he was like talking about the guys from Castlevania being in Smash.
Feels like people like either he wants attention from doing all of this, and it's kind of weird that he's getting pissed that he actually is getting the attention. I think
people just want him to get help at this point.
Oh yeah,
obviously.
In this article right here, you can see the SWAT team kicking his door down and stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. And people are like, dude, please open it. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's like 40,000 people watching.
Shit.
And he's like yelling at the cops. He's like, you want to come in here? He's like, you got 40,000 people watching you. And they're like, what's your Instagram? And he's like, Etika. And they're watching it happen.
This could also explain sort of if he's, jumping up and down at Smash Bros characters. Like that's not someone who's necessary. I mean, there's a performative aspect, but like that could also be sincerely like he has manic.
I was jealous that I couldn't be as excited about Ridley.
And you're allowed to take a break from streaming.
Yeah.
You don't have to stream every day. You
could stream during Avengers. You could stream.
I only stream Avengers if you're in the back row.
Right.
Be against the wall.
Yeah, just break the law back there.
Yeah.
Out of sight, out of mind. Put a muffle on your mouth. Suffocate. Good suffocation.
No one will find you in the dark.
Well, I think I got an appropriate punishment for this. Okay. Please get the help that you need.
Yeah, I'm looking here. I was just checking his Twitter out before I got here, and he got detained and got brought out on a stretcher, but then he's tweeting again.
Huh.
So
no, he needs if he's got a gun and he's a harm to himself, I think don't they have to put you in put you in a 72-hour holding cell or something like that to make sure that nothing happens.
Well, the thing about it was
you can voluntarily sign yourself out after so many hours.
He explained it away by saying that it was edgy humor, and that he only likes edgy humor because he was born on the internet or raised on the internet. Like a Digimon, he was born on the internet.
So he's a corrupted Digimon. He needs to be purified by Digivolution.
Yes,
Digivolution.
He I don't know if that excuse works on the cops. Just kidding, guys.
Just kidding. I've been doing this super edgy stuff where I eat squirrels for breakfast. As of this recording, he just tweeted 1 minute ago, "Want to stream some Game of Thrones tonight?" So I guess he missed the episode. Yeah, this is, and then he just starts quoting Thanos for a while. Don't touch my butthole. Which quotes is? I am inevitable. Oh, Grease. Gross. Grease. Wow. So yeah, the punishment. Yeah, just chill out. Stop streaming. Get some help. Seek professional help. See a doc. Please. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Grant, what was that story you wanted to talk about? Yeah, this is a little doc. a little more lighthearted, I believe. Poopy buttholes. Yeah, it's all about that. This guy Broderick Hunter, who I don't know who he is, on Instagram, under his description it just says Gordon. So I don't know what that means. I don't know who this guy is.
Is he like a music guy or an acting guy? Let's learn more about Broderick Hunter. He's an American model and actor from California. This guy's my age? Fuck, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
I hate that, dude. Go on Wikipedia and
see
look at the
people who are way more accomplished than you that are like 5 years younger.
Where's the Chrome extension for that? Blocking ages.
Yeah.
That's a useful tool, man.
the Wikipedia years active section. Don't let me see it.
I don't want to know.
So he tweets something out that says, and this one's like semi-viral kind of. He tweets out, there's a certain level of intellect required to enjoy certain things. You can't break down Beethoven's symphonic algorithm to someone that only listens to trap and expect them to catch the vibe. Same with movies and shows. Everything isn't meant to be enjoyed by all.
Like Rick and Morty.
Yeah. That's top level, top tier humor. You have to have a high IQ to get it. And
you have to have an even higher IQ to make a joke like that.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen The Holy Mountain, like, you're just not a film buff.
I do love that movie, but no, I totally. That's one of those. Yeah, I mean, I know that not everybody's gonna like the fucking Holy Mountain, so I'm not. You gotta check it out. You gotta check out Unchian Andalou.
Dude, Jesus is credited as the thief. His poop is turned into gold.
I'm sorry, am I the only one in this room who doesn't watch Holy Mountain?
It's a movie. So. It's not like a show.
I don't watch it. I don't watch the movie.
I don't watch it.
Yeah.
I don't watch it once a year like you freaks.
If it's on, I'm not watching. If it's on
yeah,
TV.
If it's on the many channels, it's always
If it's on Stars.
Look at this guy who's taking a stand.
Yeah.
Taking a stand against the Holy Mountain.
I have a punishment for you. You have to watch The Holy Mountain.
What's the other really good Jodorowsky film? The one with the gunslinger or whatever.
I think it's literally is it just called The Gunslinger?
No, that's that's the Dark Tower
Baby
series.
Blood or something weird. El Toro.
El Topo.
El Topo.
Yeah, great fucking movie.
We went there.
But anyway, yeah, you got your people that watch El Topo and the Holy Mountain, and then you got other people that will just watch Seinfeld over and over again and just be satisfied with that.
I can't.
And sometimes what?
I can't even. Oh boy, do I got a pile of hate for some Seinfelds.
Whoa. Oh, do you? I want to hear it because I like both. The two genders.
I got syndication just ruined it.
It did.
It's not. I can't. I don't know which is the first season or the third season. I don't know which one I'm supposed to snootily like better or not.
And they speed it up so that you get to the commercials faster.
See, I'm watching the DVDs right now from the beginning. I thought you were making fun of me.
I mean, kind in a roundabout way, but I also love Seinfeld. And it's like you can do both. But some people just don't care to watch.
Well, just with
things.
in general. I don't like all the excessive quoting and stuff. And so if you're going to quote something, it's a show about nothing. I'm just like...
Season 4 is the best one.
Yeah, so which one? What happened in season 4?
Some lady says they're real and they're magnificent about her boobs.
Okay.
That was a good episode.
One. Okay.
As a 10-year-old growing up, and you're like, wow, great.
Nice, dude.
Nice.
Is the Eclair one in that one?
I think it might have been, actually. Yes, it was.
So maybe you got ball full of goo thing? Is that the same? Is that maybe ball full of goo in season 4?
I don't remember any goo quote from Seinfeld, but...
Yeah, it's like Kramer filled a big old ball with something and then dropped it on people.
Oh, yeah, that was the Kramerica project, right?
Yeah,
where he filled a ball full of gasoline or something, and then he pushed it out the window to see if it would bounce, and it hit that one lady in the head. You don't remember that? Him in the intern.
Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, what the fuck are we talking about?
So,
my hate for Seinfeld.
Also, Broderick Hunter, who we still don't know who he is, but he says this about music and taste and stuff like that. And then this guy, before before I do anything, at Steve Tom John. Look at this guy's profile picture.
No.
What is on that plate?
It's a plate of soy. For everybody listening, he's holding a phone, which I thought was a switch,
and like a halter top, or like whatever you like. That's a long.
and his mouth
neck.
is just agape.
Completely agape. You got to see it yourself.
Yeah.
This androgynous fellow is stoked about this plate.
So,
So in response to this other guy saying, hey, there, some people enjoy different things. Let people enjoy what they want to enjoy, right?
Yeah.
Let people enjoy things. This guy, Steve, goes, hi, musicologist here. Praising Beethoven and denouncing trap is super gross and reinscribes white supremacist power structures. It's not intellect, but rather commitment to elite white art that is required to make this claim. Thanks. Have a good day.
All right. Now, Broderick Hunter is an African American man.
Yeah.
Let's just get that out there.
The androgynous guy's my hero now. I don't know. I don't know if I'm rooting for the right
And
team.
I gotta fucking say it. Not a lot of people know this, but like Beethoven was black. He wasn't like black, but he had a Moorish.
Really?
He had a Moorish grandmother,
Oh, man.
and a lot of people commented because he grew up in Vienna, right?
Yeah.
His skin was like darker than most, so people called him like the Spaniard
That's
or
why
the
there's
Moor.
like, he's the dark individual.
Yeah.
Like
They
they
weren't
meant his skin. They didn't mean like his personality.
His music is actually really light and poppy.
Surface level.
That TV movie we were all showed in school is a lie.
Yeah, like he had dark skin. He was sort of like an outlier in that country.
Guess what? Jesus wasn't white either.
Oh, we're just shots fired everywhere. Santa.
So this guy is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
If every reply isn't just "go off, King," I'm going to be disappointed.
Oh yeah. We got to do a deep dive on what's
First comment says musicologist must be the new way to say unemployed.
Hey, if you're a musicologist, learn the code.
That just got you banned from Twitter. 10 out of 10 white splaining. Holy shit.
That's brutal, man.
Oh my God.
It is like white splaining versus white splaining. They're both kind of being weird.
I agree.
Yeah, there's no point for Broderick Hunter to have like said this at all in the first place. I get the notion behind it, but it's like, why are you bringing this up? Who cares? Let people enjoy things.
I am now the authority. You cannot enjoy this.
So I guess models can be smart. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see here. I don't know. Well, I guess who's on blast here? Steve?
Both of them.
Steve.
Broderick? I think both of them. Yeah, put him.
Both of them think they're more important than they are.
Yeah.
But one is like a
that's true
little
of the
bit
entire
cuter after you
platform.
see his response. He's at least cuter now.
Well,
Before I wanted to burn him.
Importance, one of them is verified and one of them is not.
Who is not verified?
Steve.
Oh.
the unemployed
just
guy.
some guy named Steve. Yeah.
Steve, get verified.
Verified musicologist on Twitter. It's the exclamation marks and the fucking passive aggressive. Thanks. Have a good day.
Yeah, that was like, mwah. Like, you might as well just said,
Yeah.
fuck you. Like,
Praising Beethoven and denouncing trap is super gross.
That's where he lost me.
Oh my God.
Super gross.
Super gross.
There's I actually want to shout out to a really good Twitter account. Give me like 3 seconds to pull it up.
At super gross.
at the shower shaver.
It's this at Joe Keskold. It's this is an account meant just to trick people into thinking that this is what it is. His bio.
So he's got a rose next to his name, which means he's DSA, right?
Yeah, but the whole thing is like all of his tweets are parodies of like Steve
of this
stuff.
type of stuff. Yeah. It says like gender, he, her, or he/him.
Yeah, but basically it's just like a quoting the void and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So let's see.
And this guy Steve, his where it says his bio, musicologist and founder of @Listener's Guide, researcher of North Korean propaganda, Beagle roommate.
Oh no! This is why you're not verified.
If there could only be something worse than dog mom, it's
Beagle roommate.
I just like hanging out with my roommate, and we just watch, Game of Thrones.
I think
I want to change my bio just to Beagle Enjoyer.
I enjoy beagles.
I think that I got the perfect punishment for this. That guy's got to marry that beagle.
That guy's gonna fuck that beagle.
Look, Emperor says he's not even fucking the dog. Wow. Talk about sleeping in the doghouse.
Beagle with benefits.
The dog takes over the bed and he has to sleep on the couch. All right. So, do we move on? Is there anything else? Any other stories? I think that's about it.
Good.
We're at like an hour. Should we do some key to the city?
Yeah. My key to the city this week goes to Moby's dick. That's right. You heard me right. Moby's dick. Because #resist. You may be wondering where I'm going, but Moby says that once upon a time, he rubbed his flaccid penis on Donald Trump at a gala in New York City.
Why?
His friend said, Mobby. Jesus Christ. I'm not even drinking. His friend said, Moby, go knob touch Donald Trump. Really? I asked. Should I? ... Yeah, Dale said. Yeah, Clarice said, mischievously.
He thinks that this is just some kind of own, but it's like you're admitting to like basically sexual assault.
I drank a shot of vodka to brace myself, pulled my flaccid penis out of my pants, and casually walked past Trump, trying to brush the edge of his jacket with my penis. Luckily, he didn't seem to notice or even twitch. Great job, Moby. This week's key to the city's for you.
Lakembra says, is this like when Ron Perlman pissed on his hands?
Do you want better? Piss yourself and touch it with Mr. Trump. Grant, did you have one?
Yeah, my key to the city this week goes to the subreddit r/public freakout. Dude, I'm addicted to just short videos of people losing their goddamn minds. It's gold. It's brilliant. I sit there.
Not good timing with one of our stories.
Legit, like people at McDonald's who the price of fries went up 10 cents and they just like destroy the McDonald's. Like,
it's like
shit
a falling down moment.
Yeah, just awful, terrible people doing and saying terrible things, and a lot of the time getting their just desserts for it. It's great. Check it out.
Bon, did you have any positive thing from this week? We like to end on a positive note.
Okay. I think from American Gods, episode 6. Episode 6 of the season. Wednesdays.
The book or the TV show?
The TV show and the book.
Both.
Boy. But what I'm giving the key to specifically in this episode is Wednesday's ponytail when he's flashbacking to vaudeville days.
Okay, check that out.
A little ponytail.
Where can our listeners see this episode?
You can download it illegally. It's on
the Pirate Bay.
It's on Stars. If you're in any other country but America, you can watch it on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Or if you have a VPN.
Yeah, that too.
We gotta get a VPN sponsor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's like the one thing I believe in.
VPNs are so sexy if you have a good one. Like, get the fast speeds that you could actually, like, watch videos on. Because the Canadian thing, like we're saying, we get, like, other countries' Netflixes are the best.
Oh, man.
Other countries' Netflixes.
I think it's Netflix, plural.
Netflix.
Why don't you just move there if you like it so much?
Because it's far away. There's not as much anime.
Move to Japan. It's only anime.
I'd have to learn Japanese, and I think I'd have that problem where my penis wouldn't fit in them a lot.
Kevin, did you have that problem?
What's the What we got here this week? We have any reviews? Is anybody still leaving any reviews on the show?
Anybody still listen to us?
No.
No, we don't have any new reviews. If you're a new listener, please do us a favor. Drop into iTunes, search Thought Cops, find our page, give us a subscribe, and drop us a review, a 5-star review. We'll read it on the episode.
All jokes aside, it does help us get exposure because more reviews means more people are going to click on it and they're going to think, how funny.
Exposure for the podcast, not for their bodies.
Yeah, we don't need that.
I mean, they can leak them if they want. I'm not going to stop
Only if
it.
you're Ben Shapiro's sister.
Right.
I was very disappointed by that picture with the Ben
There
Shapiro
could be
sister.
more.
I know, but I'm just like, she's not like wearing a bow or anything. She's not like the lighting was off.
Yeah.
She's not yelling at me that my opinions are wrong. I don't feel demeaned enough to be excited by it.
Just in her living room. No,
hanging out.
Before we get to voicemails and plugs and everything, let's get to our we already did that part. Let's get to our Thought Cops Word of the Week.
Speaking of plugs, this Thought Cops Word of the Week is heel slut.
Yeah, what's this all about?
According to urbandictionary.com, is the dictionary that you use when you're an urban person like me.
Right.
Healer
you live in a big city
who gets sexual satisfaction from serving a tank dom or DPS dom, commonly found in Overwatch, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, whatever that Roman numeral is, etc. And the example is, I enjoy being a Hildo slut for my dom, hearing him degrade me on voice chat as I ride my dildo with a plug in my ass.
Can I get that example again with like a very wizened voice?
Well, you can read it in the voice of your character from earlier if you like.
I need to go mobile.
He's getting up, folks. He's taking the mic.
Hillary! I enjoy being a heel slut for my dom. Hearing him degrade me. Now it's just getting whizzly. Hearing him degrade me on a voice chat as I ride my dildo with a plug up my ass. Hillary!
I'll do you one better.
Bravo.
I enjoy being the heel slut for my dom.
Oh, go off, Charles.
Japan weeps.
Feelings don't care about your facts.
Okay, before we get to the final voicemails, take two. Before we get to the final voicemails, Bon, where can we find you online? Do you have any presence online?
Do you have nude leaks?
I have a website.
Oh, what? Plug it.
The Bontragerspeaks.com.
Okay. It's like a forum on there. Anybody can talk.
Oh, you can. There's a comments section. You can you can send me a comment. You can look at the two podcasts that aren't being current right now. We're about 7 months behind on the D&D podcast, but we're still recording them.
God bless. Get that lava Abraham Lincoln.
Oh man, so great. The new one, so much more complicated. It's 4 people, and they're like one person, but they're not one. So they're like sharing one superposition. Oh boy, is it complicated. Oh, it's delicious.
Check out is it the Bontrager Speaks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not thou, just the Bontrager Speaks.
Classy.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, soy cop.
Super gross.
There's one I haven't said before. I'm so fucking sick of live action Disney remakes. They all look like fucking ass. They have that shitty gradient, that shitty
That's us in the
gradient
background.
that PS3 and Xbox
We're sick of this
360
bullshit.
games had, where it just was brown garbage. That new Lion thing was soulless.
Yeah, I agree.
Stop fucking blasting their sirens. It's pretty fucking stupid when we're trying to talk. But yeah,
Sorry.
That live action Dumbo
We heard you
looks
call
like
in.
shit. Live action Lion King looks like shit. Live action Aladdin looks like shit. The Jungle Book movie was shit. Whatever the one fucking
Some people like the
that
Jungle
other
Book
one they did is that they tried
thought
really
so,
hard
too.
to make people like Beauty and the Beast. That
Beauty and the
all
Beast.
looks like fucking ass.
It was okay. It wasn't great. I don't know.
Please stop with the live action. They're
cash
not
cows.
good at it, Disney. You can't just. I
then what's the
recognize that
compromise?
it's cheaper to just, shit
Just
out
watch the
some
old
shitty
cartoons, I
live-action
guess.
CGI garbage.
What's the compromise?
And
They
that
got a
masses are
radical
gonna
centrist
gonna
over here.
beat your
Disney
kids or-
needs
No, it's
new
not going to be
movies.
even that. It's a bunch of fucking grown adults that need
Sorry.
to grow up that are going to be like, my 90s childhood. And it's just like, grow up and watch anime.
I think she's. Okay, all right, she
Watch
wins.
anime.
Okay, I was about to make fun of her. Oh man.
Get ready for the live-action anime adaptations because they're coming, baby. Live-action Akira, the live-action Cowboy Bebop series on Netflix. Get ready to hate those things, too.
It's going to be so much hate.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the live-action Disney remakes, way better than live-action anime remakes. So
True.
much
That-
better.
that
There
is
has
true.
not.
That's it. Disney should make anime remakes of Disney classics.
It's funny because Lion King technically is that because
Yeah.
Lion King cartoon was a ripoff of Kimba's Journey, which is a
Which
really...
was a ripoff of Hamlet.
but there's an anime in there somewhere, so that's good enough for me.
Yeah, Disney's got to make these movies. They got to keep the adaptations coming. What style do you do it in? Because they got to do something because it's not cheap to make those weird live action lions.
And they got the voices of Eric Andre and Seth Rogen and...
We're doing the same thing we did before, but this time they're furry.
All right. We got Gotti's voicemail. We teased this last time, and I guess we forgot to play it, but Gotti called in and left a voicemail. The famous John Gotti, as portrayed by John Travolta in the critically acclaimed movie that the critics don't want you to see.
And you can hear about it on our spin-off show, Fire Bros.
Check it out.
Patreon.com/ThoughtCops. But hey, John freaking Gotti called in? Let's hear it.
This is pretty sweet. This is like it's like listening to your hero.
Lay it on me.
Yeah, this is the Thought Cops that are not available. The Thought Cops. You got a station going, but you're not available. That's nice. Nice fucking business you got. You fucking two goofs. Two fucking goofs. I don't know how the fuck I got in touch with you. I've been trying to get over you for fucking 40 minutes. Finally got through. Don't even know if I'm getting through. But I'm going to talk to you anyway because you sound like you are two assholes.
He called like 8 times.
Fucking assholes. I'll talk to you another time. Thank you. Goodbye.
And then he still hasn't hung up yet. Wait. It took him that long to hang up.
You can actually hear him hanging up the phone on the receiver, too.
He's got a real phone.
He's classy like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, it makes me want to get a real phone now.
Yeah, that satisfaction
work?
of just slamming it down and throwing back some gabagool.
Where would I even plug a phone in now? I don't have a phone jack in my place.
You know, you can get an old phone, like an old
Handset.
plug-in phone, but you can just plug it into your actual phone. You
I
can
gave
walk
that to
around
my
and
ma. She fucking loves it. $6. Fucking, never shuts up about it.
She call you on it?
Oh, yeah. I'm using it right now, sis.
Yeah, at least you can't Instagram Marvel's Avengers Endgame.
Whoa. Just take that replica Loki knife and just put it in my wrong hand, apparently, and kill him with it. People getting caught up. He used his other hand. He was in illusions. He wasn't really there.
Hey, everybody, comic books aren't real.
They're not real.
they're real. I've seen one.
Oh, that's a good argument.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, everybody, thanks for listening to Thought Cops. Bond, thanks for coming on the show.
Hey, no problem.
As I said before, you can support the show at patreon.com/thoughtcops. Leave your own voicemail at 312-788-7361. You can always send us an audio file as well at thoughtcopspodcast@gmail.com. We'll see you next time.
Buy my sweaters.